I hope everybody heard me just slurp the shit out of that, like, Costco box just now. Bottle.
Yeah.
I forgot the word
Box?
for cup.
Bottle.
I forgot the English word for cup.
Motherfucker, you only speak English.
I know. That's what makes it worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you start recording already?
Last time on Homestuck. Yeah, I've been recording for like 30 seconds already.
Oh god.
Last time on Homestuck, we didn't actually do Homestuck, and instead we just ripped packs for like 4 hours.
Yay!
But the viewer doesn't have to know that.
If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, you can find it on his Twitch channel.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be auto-deleted off of Twitch by that time, because I'm being really glacial about the uploads, but like...
Downloaded, the fuck?
I do have it downloaded, it's auto-recorded, but anyway.
Just set it as like a highlight or whatever, so it'll stay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
Vriska's
a
here.
really good stream.
Vriska's here, and John looks like he's been having a rough day. Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap. And then climb the god tiers, I guess?
Yes, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it is a little too exciting.
What's that mean?
I'm not sleepy at all. Also, this is not much of a bed. More like a really hard slab of rock. I don't see how I'll be able to sleep.
John, would you like me to put you to sleep?
You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? What happened to you wanting to be responsible for me becoming a hero?
John, I am clearly involved in your rise of power now regardless. That can't be changed. I am giving you the option because at some point a hero has to start making choices. Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, you eventually realize that's what this game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone was on to explain all this to me and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this in a much less pleasant way. I'm sparing you that indignity. And besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. So what'll it be, John?
Well, I'm supposed to go to sleep to realize my destiny, and you have the ability to make me do that, so I don't really see the harm in that. It sounds like it's just a practical thing to do.
Am I hearing a yes, John?
Yes, that is my decision. Vriska, please put me to sleep.
You got it.
She's gonna fucking euthanize him. He's gonna go up to a farm upstate to play with all the other Johns.
Well.
Which is, I guess, not entirely wrong.
Guess we'll just have to see.
Oh, this guy. Doggy!
Yeah, that's Beck Noir.
The doggy! Oh!
Oh, time for some peak music.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Toby Fox.
Thank you, Radiation.
I actually learned how to use the volume control on Homestuck, guys. Be proud of me. It's no longer earplugs.
Yeah.
Why is he the Wustler?
Don't say that.
Listen.
You're not wrong, but how dare you?
No, he is wrong. How dare you?
Sorry, the rest of this has been peak, but I saw that. It took me completely out.
It's his green felt suit. That feels like pajamas.
He's the Wunsler. Not John. John's not the Wunsler. John is like the Lorax.
No.
No.
Okay.
I think John would be like not close to the Lorax at all.
Let's stick to one cursed media at a time, guys.
You realize we are reading Homestuck, right? That already
Exactly.
fits
That's
your
why I
quota.
said. That's why I said we stick to one cursed media at a time.
Hey, 612.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
That's
check
a
out how
number.
old Homestuck is.
Yeah, the funny number.
Wow, it's the funny number. Guys, what does 612 mean again?
It's the number for the Trolls of Session, 612.
Ah.
413 is for this group of kids.
Ah.
Yeah.
That was kind of peak. Sorry for the ones.
It's why I asked if Ruse was going to be having a stream on 6/12 when he had one in April, I think.
He did have one, indeed.
Oh, hi,
Did he have one on
Monster.
10/25 though?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Fake fan. Anyways,
Pester Terezi. Okay.
Christ, who wants to be
Yay.
Terezi?
I think it's generally been me the past couple times we've had to do this.
Yay!
I'll get to it.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you just gonna stand there, or are you going to suck it up and assassinate that nice-looking Dave in his sleep?
But you know if I'm going to or not. It's lame for you to pretend there's any element of surprise of suspense here. Why don't you just tell me?
Oh, I get it. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all your decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say, so cool.
Look, I don't mind making the decision if that's what's going on here, like doing the free will thing.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Yes, how would it ever stop being a thing? Being a thing's not something it ever stopped doing. I just want to know what's really going on here before I decide to start chopping off heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes.
Told you, you need to die on your quest bed to reach the god tier and Skya with John.
Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on this bed or reaching the god tier. I'm pretty sure that's something I remember. So is he from the future? Does this mean later I'm going to have to pull this ugly goddamn suit back on, which I thought we both agreed I retired from the wardrobe forever? And then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now? Do I have the stable time loop right?
Nope.
Then what?
I can tell you. But first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics?
Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? If we make mistakes, then dead Daves start piling up. And dead Daves are the enemy, remember? I really do fucking talk like this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the sword-wielding guy who's about to add one to the pile.
I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequences is to their benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one.
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her.
Fine.
So, if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish the loop. And he's not from the past because I remember doing all this. So this isn't part of our timeline choreography at all. Must be from an offshoot timeline, which means he's doomed.
Yes.
Okay, so how did this happen? Where did we fuck up?
We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think of to show you what this involves. You wouldn't stop bugging me about why you'd never be able to catch up with John. I told you you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you, so here we are.
What exactly did you do?
Okay, remember when you were asking me about this god tier stuff and how John was able to ascend, and I told you it would involve dying? You kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice, to find out now or find out later.
Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. What was that, like more than a day for me chronologically?
Yes, but it was only a couple minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering, so I said fine and went back a little earlier on your timeline to kick us off. So this is how we are doing this now.
Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice. You just flipped a coin.
Yeah, and I left the decision over the outcome of the flip in your hands. Shush. Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there has been a lot to keep track of. But here is how it went down. You were strutting round in your delicious kiwi 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual. Derp, yo, Terezi, sup, gotta be John. He's a got a long hood and he does win. How can I get powers too? Oops, red is how I talk, my bad. Oh my god! Dave, this is so decadent! Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this? I almost can't handle it.
Okay, stop. That shit is probably like crack too. I'm not going to stand by and watch you fall prey to your own wild cherry apeshit apocalypse.
Okay, so anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's going to involve facing your own death, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave is like, that's so stupid, blah blah, I'm being difficult and cool, word up. So I say, fine, I will show you, but only if you promise to do to the exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline. Guys, I want you to know, by the time I got to word up, I put like my fingers up in like a V sign, and nobody can see that, so I'm not sure what compelled me to do that.
You just
It's
wear
just
that
the
into
spirit of
character.
things. I gesture like every time I've talked. Every time I've been talking the entire comic.
Method acting, I guess.
It's just how it is, man. If you ever meet in person, you'll see me talking with my hands then too.
Okay, you're here, by the way.
Okay. The arrangement being the coin flip thing. Thank God we did that, otherwise we'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my own grandfather. Oh, wait, I never had one.
Ah, but it was important. You just didn't know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin, and before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me. Good heads or bad heads. And you were like, hey, sure, Terezi, I'll hella go along with your two-face thing. Whatever that means.
Oh, yeah.
What did that mean, by the way? What's a two-face thing?
Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions.
Oh. Well, that's kind of disheartening. I sort of thought my coin flipping was a cool and unique thing.
Honestly, he's not wrong about that description of Two-Face too, by
Yeah.
the way. It's okay. Flipping coins cool for reasons is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story?
Oh, that's real. Oh, Lord. Okay, so the Onceler sleeps, and non-Onceler kills him.
Now what?
Right, so the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach this the god tier now, or I could show you later, and you had to assign one option to good heads and the other option to bad heads, and whatever the result of this flip, you had to promise to do what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and changing your mind, or that would fuck it up.
Right, exactly. So, like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options, and you flipped a coin.
Yes, but leaving the choice to you was important here. You'll see why if you think about it.
Not seeing it. I picked good heads to mean you showed me now. Bad heads to mean you showed me later. You said it came up bad heads. So I was like, okay, I can wait. I did for a whole day. And now here you are showing me. Did I miss something?
Yes, you forgot that there was also an offshoot reality. Oh my god, this is Homestuck in a sentence. You also forgot that there was also an offshoot reality in which you made just the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember before the flip, I instructed you what to do in that event, to go back in time and await further instruction. And you did. He did, that is. He went back in time, and I told him to find this bed and go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the god tier if he so willed. If he could find the wherewithal to go through with it. The sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited. In your quest, you're the Alpha Dave. He's you. Show him your stabs.
Then this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop, not murder a guy you punked who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of giving a doomed version of myself superpowers anyways?
Maybe he will stop being doomed after you kill him. Maybe he will get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life, not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it?
It's just the worst thing when you get morbid.
Bleh.
Anyway, maybe, but I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doom means doom, doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary. Like, look how Dave's sprite turned out.
Rip Mr. Orange creamsicles, may he rest in deliciousness.
Am I wrong in guessing that? Shouldn't you know better than me?
Dave, when it comes to the time stuff, why would the seer of mine know better than a knight of time?
I don't know. What does being a seer of mine actually mean?
That is a great question. Maybe if you think about it, you can figure it out yourself.
Oh, okay. It's someone who asked a bunch of dumb riddles I figured out already.
Yeah, right.
Let's not get derailed here. We were talking about a serious issue, and I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword.
Okay, that is fair. You are probably correct about doomed Mr. Kiwisuit here. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan.
Punishing.
Sure, it finds ways to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation, and it is equally merciless to those who inhabit them, and in particular those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think?
I guess.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains, now what?
I don't know. None of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I should kill doomed me.
But he's going to die anyway. Why not just be the one to put him down? At the very least, you can make sure it is a pleasant demise instead of something nastier.
See, this shit you're doing now, this is the morbid shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think, even when you bracket smile after. Like, okay, you said something fucked up, but hey, there's a cute face. My heart just fucking melted.
Hey, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible. Look.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I just got one back over, totally, I think. This whole thing was a ruse, and not even the funny kind. That qualifies as
I'm
distraction.
gonna fucking heal you.
I think you got my whole timeline there in front of you, and you know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever. And it's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over weird mortality issues while you giggle.
Yeah, so?
So, I guess, well played? I don't know. Just one question, and please just stop your fucking justice riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier, like in the right way?
Very well, I will stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that is not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it. Except for... Okay, never mind. It wasn't necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our Ek ladders and mastered our frame motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the third boss was more challenging than we expected, but by then it was too late to go back and do anything about it, and we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those frame motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty deadly weapon.
Okay. Then cool, I guess I can live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague.
Yes, I know. I just thought it was better to show you what was involved. It's one thing to say, sup, Terezi, help me be a god, sup. But facing it is different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death, but it was still a challenge we weren't prepared for. And then, Jack killed our dream selves. And I guess we lost that chance for good. Boing!
Alright then, I guess that's enough of this horseshit. Time to move on, right?
Sure, if you really want to leave poor Doom Dave here to his own devices.
I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward.
I don't suppose I could talk you to putting him out of his misery based on the result of a coin flip.
No, fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away, Jesus. I'm forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even thinking about me.
Fine, wow, Dave, so touchy about its silly little coin. You're overestimating its relevance here anyway. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the result.
What? You didn't?
Nope. Dave, why would a blind girl look at a coin she can't even see? It doesn't make sense.
That's fucking idiotic. You could smell a flea off a dog's balls.
See? This shit you're doing now, this is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think.
This is BS. So, okay, your coin flip of death was meaningless. Great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I sent you the money, I got all the frame motifs, tell me what there is besides you jerking me around. Probably time we chill for a while and I get back in sync with my teammates.
Oh yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
And I guess that's where I'll go.
And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even actually mad. I don't know. I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? It sounds like the split up was a result of those possible decisions I could have made and had fuck all to do with your coin or randomness or luck.
Exactly! See, do you get it?
Get what?
You asked what it means to be the seer of mind.
Yeah, and I obviously still don't know.
Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind?
I don't know. It sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that is the answer, right?
Smartass. It is not a riddle, it is a serious question. There is a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset because they think reality is something happening to them, rather than something they are making every moment with every thought.
Oh, okay.
How well do you think you know your mind, Dave?
Really well. I know it biblically. It's an obscene, not safe for work spectacle.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what that means, but I know it is probably a rude joke.
Means my skull's a bucket and my brain's a plump fuck to grub.
Gross! Dave is gross, but I knew that too. I know your mind better than you.
Oh, do you?
I am not psychic, but I have the sight seers are meant to have. It was my role to have it, to talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices. What is that? Vortices in their minds, and to understand the realities they would create if those thoughts lead to action. For my enemies, I was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts, and for my friends, to protect them from their tendency to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate, to keep them out of trouble. Dave.
Is that what you were doing just now?
Maybe I was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways.
Yeah, no, fuck.
Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how I know. I like you so much.
Man, you're just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know?
I know some very important things.
Like?
I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with the coin flip.
Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin. And then it turned into Schrodinger's fucking Dave.
Ricky Schrodinger.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that may be true, but even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light, and it shines of those who've mastered it. But I know something more important than this. It is a big secret. Maybe the biggest and the most important secret of all.
What?
I really like Terezi.
She's fun.
Luck doesn't actually matter. Holy shit.
Yay! She's dead!
Who the fuck is talking here?
This is it, Runt. Wait. I think this is
Rufio. The imaginary
no, this
guy.
isn't Rufio.
Kyo, you want to take this over? Because I have no fucking idea who this is.
Oh, let's
Here's
see.
your
This
chance!
is-
Kiss her! Kiss that girl, you wimp! Ah, for crying out loud! You'll make me sad, Runt! Just shaking my head here, that's it! I can't take it anymore! I got
This
to stop
voice
playing
should
games
be-
for girls! You're on your own, Runt!
The voice here kill for you should be tiny, nasally, and Bostonian, apparently.
What?
Tiny, nasally, and Bostonian?
What?
Yes. This is Heart's Boxcars.
Huh? Okay, I guess.
I don't know what fucking Bostonian is.
I don't know. what
Like with the
Bostonian
Boston accent?
is. Dude,
I
none of
don't
us
know
are
what a
Bostonian.
Boston accent. I don't know what Bostonians sound like.
New York accent, I guess.
Oh, just do your best.
Oh, now you want to
Yay.
kiss me? Little late, don't you think? Save your breath, Paige. I ain't dead just yet. Besides, plenty of time for that later. Pick me up, need to get somewhere fast. Are you ready to fly, pupa? I won't make you do it. This is up to you. Here's your chance. But do it fast, okay? Please don't make me bleed to death slowly.
Thief, why not take control?
No, this is his decision. I know he can do it. Tavros, hurry up. Kill me.
This goes hard
Okay,
as fuck.
that goes hard.
This
Yeah.
goes
Oh, yeah.
insane. Steal his will. It is what a thief does. End this.
No, do it, coward. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
What? Who was this?
Diamond's Droog. This is your Diamond's Droog.
What the fuck am
You
I?
gave him a Valley Girl accent.
Switch 4. Take her out. You're making a mess, Junior. Finish her. What you waiting for? What are you, some kind of wimp? Goodbye. Rip Bozo. Pack watch.
Yay!
And
Rise up,
That's-
thief.
that
Snowman.
is the only person in their session who could get God tier.
Snowman.
Mhm.
Why not a snow woman?
Because he's an 8-ball.
Yeah.
It's a play.
It's the 8-ball.
Alright, here we go.
The Windy Boy is dead! The tragedy is overwhelming! All hope is lost! Oh well, time to get out of this tin can!
Not the Apple keyboard.
The door jams! Oh, right! The station is out of power! You forgot about that! Of course, you still have your secret treasure, but it will almost certainly prove to be of no use to you in this dilemma whatsoever! It clearly serves no significant purpose other than to be pretty and to make your hand glowy! Back in the sleep of your trusty knight it goes!
Machine. Search for power source. I just remember that was a bit
Oh,
I did.
yeah! Oh, yeah, there's another thing you forgot about. You ate that delicious green nuclear rock earlier in the day, even though it feels like more than a year ago. Guess there's nothing to do but wait it out.
Jade.
There he goes again, bothering you. He's so impatient. Doesn't he just realize how time-consuming it is preparing for the holidays? He's just going.
What?
Mhm.
Dusk. He died.
Dusk?
Did he ash baby?
Yo.
Where do I start over?
He's
yeah,
just going
just
to
remember
hold
you were
his
like, "This
stupid
sucks."
alien horses.
Okay. Oh, there he goes again, bothering you. He's so impatient. Doesn't he realize how time-consuming it is preparing for the holidays? He's just going to have to hold his stupid, angry, alien space horses. Wait, you almost forgot. It's still April, and nowhere near the holiday season. You guess all this wintry
Wintry, yeah.
weather tricked you into thinking it was. But wait! Even that doesn't make any sense. Since there is snow on your island, and you were never able to connect it with the holiday season. Boy, you are confused. But you always wanted a white Christmas, and damn it, that is what you're going to have. Even though it's April, and even though you are giving all the presents to yourself, and even though Jesus Christ is no longer relevant for you to celebrate on account of the annihilation of humanity. Oh, shut up, Carcat!
Is it
Karkat, what's your
time?
opinions on Christianity? Karkat cannot be conveyed with a more
It's
detailed
time.
portrait yet. He's too angry and is forced to look like shit. Maybe later if he can manage to calm down.
Shit, let's
Let's
see
see
Santa.
Santa. Oh my god, I think it's...
MSK Doodle, like, the timeout corner.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Ash Baby, but with his eyes open.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I need someone to redraw my Sona as that's Karkat in this image.
Okay, wait. Go up.
Yeah.
So I can take a screenshot of this so we can save it
Just
later.
like, can't I just save him? I'm gonna save image.
Okay, you could do that, but you weren't doing that, so I did it for you. So
Okay.
you can do that.
Shit.
Shit,
Let's be
let's be
Santa.
Oh my god, it's finally time! Yes!
Kringle.
The Kringle
Kringle
Plucker.
Plucker.
Yes, perfect!
It's the prettiest reason I have ever seen!
Okay, I'm going to turn into another, like, negative billion artifactorists.
Okay, great! Everything about that makes total sense.
Yeah, now draw the consunkiest boot you ever drew.
Okay.
I'm so
I need
confused.
you to know
Dave
this-
was dying like 2 scenes ago. What happened?
That was future Dave, this is, like, current Dave. I need you to know this joke has, like, lived rent-free in my head for God knows how long.
Draw conk suck boot. Oh god. Yeah.
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 Is this conk sucky enough?
Jay,
It's
don't
the
say that!
consuckiest piece of fucking shit that ever still somehow qualified as a boot.
Yay!
You just know someone was responsible for this shit. I'm not saying that.
By the way, time of recording, January 19th, 2025!
Oh my god! Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not even sure if I'm technically a US citizen.
Yeah, see? You
Jay
probably don't
just
even
hit
have
him
a
with
place
the
where you
I'm
can learn to
illegal.
make boots.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Jay just hit him with the I'm illegal.
Love it for her.
Deck honks.
Disclaimer, Jade is being voiced by a Mexican.
No, brother! This just gets worse!
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
That makes it, like, incredibly worse.
Jesus, and the night before Christmas, through the house,
Not even a creature.
Oh,
Back to
You couldn't have
alchemizing.
picked a worse time.
oh God.
No, I think this is the perfect time, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's almost serendipitous that we got it.
Yeah.
This week. Oh,
Entirely unintentional. Kip, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
you have put a lot of thought into this, and you have some great ideas. But first, you would like to make something practical, something to keep you warm in this chilly weather.
Make your
Make earmuff.
What? Okay.
You can play Rose's headband with some sort of fluffy ball you drew. This isn't really working. Also, this pointless thing was absurdly expensive for some reason.
Just draw some earmuffs.
You simply draw a pair of earmuffs and make them. Yay! Pachi 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 pachi. You make a pair of lunch muffs. Finally, an easy hands-free computer solution that keeps your ears warm and look amazing to boot.
Oh my
You
god,
figure
it's
some-
Wally!
Yeah.
Wally.
Shut the
You
fuck
figure
up,
as long
that's
as you
Johnny
have-
5! Johnny 5 is like
Jesus.
my
No,
brother, because my brother actually used to be obsessed with this movie when he was younger, but that's beside the point.
It's
No,
not a
he's
movie?
Wally now.
Huh?
He's
I've never
Wally.
been able to figure out what the fuck this thing is.
It's from like a movie from the 80s called Johnny 5.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like he's a whole robot. It's like I think like the other like 4 Johnnies were obliterated or like turned into like war slaves or something, and then he was like the only one.
His
Do we know
name's
who
Wally
this
now.
is, but not Bing Crosby?
He's Johnny 5.
No,
Fascinating.
his name is Wally, actually.
Yeah, his name's Wally now.
But that's
He likes
he's like a brother
cockroaches.
to me.
Well,
Okay.
you
well,
figure as long as you have the lunch tub card handy, you might as well try to do something with it. With this dumb Johnny 5 ghost image you accidentally made once. You don't even know what this robot's deal is. You haven't even seen the stupid movie.
never mind. Jay deserves to go to the fucking gulag for that opinion.
Damn. You make the Johnny Top! Finally, a difficult-to-use hand-on computing solution that does nothing but roll around on his own accord while talking about his emotion and reading book fast. Finally! You decide to cut to the chase and do something that will have indisputably cool results. You go to one of the stairwell rooms and carefully observe the armor while you sketch it. You have secretly wondered whether your grandpa was actually Iron Man in his younger years. It would explain so many things, including why this armor is here.
I can't believe Homestuck predicted Marvel rivals.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
You make the Iron Last suit. It's quite stylish, but maybe a bit cumbersome for casual wear. Probably only good for special occasions. If you're going to adopt a new regular outfit, you prefer something a little comfier and less ostentatious. And if possible, in less flagrant violations to copyright laws.
Good
Yeah.
Lord. Find one of Grandpa's beauties and outfit. Oh, no.
Oh no. Is this one of his silly sun-bleached blue ladies portraits? He would be so proud.
That's actually pretty good.
It is. Surprisingly good. You make the trace of eclectica. This is so much better.
It's actually really cute.
This one appears in a lot
is
of fan
really
art
cute.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was official merch also.
Wow.
Oh, damn. You lost your magic cue ball in the explosion, so you will have to draw it and hope your Modus knows what you're getting at. You have been dying to see its predictions, and you think you're onto something here. Sadly, the Modus interprets your circle bar as a boring, useless magic 8-ball. Okay, well, you guess you'll do it anyway. You make a transparent magic 8-ball. You can now see inside and watch dark water sloshing about this cavity in the globe. The predictions seem kind of lame when you can see all the other possibilities stumbling around in there. Kind of makes their fortune feel irrelevant.
Come on, crystal ball and glasses. Oh,
You make the suit specs. Now you can see everything, albeit a dissing fish eyes filter. You make Junior Campus Suit Spectacles. You can never have too many computers.
she's just having a fucking go at it, and meanwhile, the fucking
Yeah, she
apocalypse
is.
happening outside.
Yeah,
She deserves to have a go at it.
Yeah.
Come on, furry trophy lunch top and shirt/shoes. Oh, good lord.
There we go.
You grab one of your grandpa's softest trophies and use it to make a really stylish, warm, fuzzy squirrel jacket. You do exactly the same thing to your shoes to create a matching pair of squirrel sneakers. The jacket and the shoes are also computers. You will never be caught without a computer, ever. You're suddenly feeling more fashionable than any kid in a paradox space. All of the style belongs to you, and the only thing left to do is make yourself deadlier.
Good lord.
Jesus
Girl's
Christ.
best friend.
Make a girl's best friend. Pew!
Oh god.
Who the
Not
fuck is Charles Dutton?
Dog, I don't
You
even
still have
know.
this. You still have this Charles Dutton guy's name at your accidental mate. You are not sure what to do with this gentleman, if anything. Oh well, when in doubt, squiddle it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
horrifying.
You made a doodle. The doodle is wearing you out a little bit. You believe you will keep your distance from the doodle.
Sketch particle accelerator.
You put the living doodle out of your mind and try to sketch one of the pieces of equipment from your destroyed room to the best of your recollection. Hopefully it works, and you can try making something sweet.
Combined rifle, iron last suit, and particle accelerator.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. It worked! The result is this huge kick-ass proton cannon! Obviously, you can only wield this weapon with your iron last suit.
Is that
I will
straight?
say
looks
this-
like something straight from, like, Mega Man.
I mean,
Either that or like Metal Slug or something.
Yeah.
this is a little funny now. I can understand the and or operators there.
Oh, you would if you were able to afford the thing. They've turbo-charged you a lot of risk, but you don't have that much.
Combined
I love
mommy
the
and enemy
face.
poster now. Oh, she's
Yeah,
fucking sick
this
with it.
dress.
Yeah. You made a dead shuffle dress. While wearing this outfit, you almost feel as if you were ripped straight from the animes.
She
Oh
kind of
God, I
does.
remember
She
seeing-
looks sick as fuck.
I've never seen so much fan art from that.
Combined green sun bed sheets and girl's best friend.
You make the Green Sun Street Sweeper. Oh, yeah! Okay, how about one more outfit? Outfits are the best, you think?
Combined dress with Eclectica, felt poster, and 8-ball.
There we go.
You make the 3 in the morning dress. It's so fancy. You can imagine wearing it on anything other than super special occasions. Not to mention, you'll freeze your ass off in this thing.
True. Combined mecha, street sweeper, and iron suit. Oh lord.
3 in the morning. I feel the need to bring up is one of my favorite tracks off of the Midnight Crew album.
Yay!
Ooh.
Which, if you guys haven't listened to already, you should. This includes you 3.
Yes. You still have this Mecha Ghost image you made a while ago, by accident as usual. Might as well throw a bunch of crazy shit together and see what sort of insane loot crops up. The suspense almost too much. You make... Johnny 5. Damn it, motherfucker thinks he's alive! He is a tin can! Robots don't have feelings!
Alright, well, the fucking 2025 when generative AI is a thing.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Combined Dutton and suit specs.
You make the dumb bubble goggles.
Lord.
You can see into eternity. Forever. That's enough. Happy April 13, 2009, everybody!
It's on Christmas.
Let's
Yeah.
be Santa.
Shit,
Let's be Santa. Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ, not this. All of your computers light up at once and some douchebag starts hassling you. Whoever this douchebag might be, you will have to remember to keep most of these computers turned off.
I thought this douchebag was one of your favorites, Dusk.
He was my favorite. He was the favorite,
I thought that would
yes.
have been Solix.
No, Eridan
maybe-
checks out.
How do I tell you this? 13-year-old Dusk did not have the same taste as 25, soon to be 26. Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
I don't... Because I still have to do the math to remember how old I am, Katie.
Yeah, you get used to it.
He's here. The douchebag.
God.
Oh, Christ.
You were laughing, now I'm laughing. You forgot you were in this with me.
Hello?
Oh,
Well.
I know. I like preparing myself. Please understand. Now that you're done making all that pointless rubbish, I've got something way more worth your while.
Were you again? Wait, were you the guy who was always trying to hit on me?
That could have been anyone. Let's not get distracted by your sad league of suitors and their flush desperations. I'm offering you the edge here in your rivalry with the other female. We got the same abstratus, and I don't need this thing anymore, since I become more powerful than you could ever imagine as a mighty wizard of white science. So you might as well take it and settle your score with that awful witch.
But I'm the witch. Wait, I mean the witch.
Yeah, okay, the seer then, if you want to be dealing with technicalities.
Rose? I don't have a score to settle with Rose. What would you think that?
Oh, well, fuck. Suppose I was guessing it was natural to presume some such relation like that between the two of you. Fuck, it's hard
Can
to
you
do that
scroll
again.
down, please?
Yeah.
I think you're projecting your attitude onto others. Just because you tend to hate and or hit on everyone you meet doesn't mean everyone else is that way. Rose just sent me a code for a crystal ball. She's my friend and is basically the best.
Oh, I see. So she shared her magic secrets with you then. It's probably a trap. I wouldn't trust her. She is a cunning and treacherous sort. Trust me, I know her type.
Wait, do you have a thing for her too? Did she reject you or something?
You are slinging around such a bloody mess of slander with those accusations. You wouldn't understand any way. It's already been painfully established you people can't get your shallow think pans under the majesty of our quadrants. If you must know, things between us were getting pretty bellicose, and I'm pretty sure she was waxing as obsidian for me as a human got it in 'em to do 'em. And if not for the interdimensional divide keeping us apart, honestly, I don't doubt our rivalry could be brewing outright pitch. But the thing is, I need a rival who can pose me a challenge, and frankly, she's not even fit for holding my cape anymore. At this point, I find all her adorable black pixie dabblings to be prime kitty playtime shit. All of her fraudulent magics cannot come close to posing threat to my mastery over the truest sciences. And with my imperious wand, I serve as the righteous hope that will incinerate delusion and the deluded alike. My holy fire is the white fury, blood from the wrath-weary eyes of 50,000 non-fictional angels, and when they're finished weeping, they will bow before their prince.
Wow, I can see why this was Dusk's favorite.
Shut the fuck up, Jesus fucking Christ. Listen. His theme is...
He's saying, listen now. Oh, shit, he's picked up notes.
Go on.
He's taking notes.
Hear me
Call
out.
Bill and Lee. Call the president.
Go on.
His theme is really cool.
It is really cool.
Anyway. Wow, what are you talking about?
Why?
So really, you should be honored to inherit my old Colin. With my armaments and my feud, it'll be witch against witch. A real one versus an imposter. Faker one dies.
Hey, look at there! Time for me to get going!
Oh, well, will you just take the fucking gun already?
No, I don't want it!
It's a way more powerful weapon than any of that crap you made. It's a legendary relic without equal.
More like a legendary piece of shit!
You're being needlessly fucking stubborn about this. I'm doing you a fucking favor here.
Yes, but I don't like you very much, and I feel very icky about accepting a present from you.
If you accept it, this is the last I'll ever be bothering you about anything, okay?
So, fine.
FFFFFFWW.
What?
That's the code.
How?
Okay, people trying to send each other Final Fantasy 14 mock station codes like.
Legitimately. I have seen this before.
How was that possible? It's a one-of-a-kind weapon plundered from an Alternian ghost ship.
I'm pretty sure it's the same rifle included with John's present, but bigger, of course.
Probably a cheap imitation of the original. Kinda like that one is there. So there's your answer, stable tut loops ahoy. Now, enjoy the other fucking domination it affords.
Yes, but it did...
Sorry.
You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Yes, but I did not provide the weapons. My pen pal did.
Who was that?
The guy who helps me build... the guy who helps me build the present. We worked on it together, but he supplied the bunny's weapons. I almost said Banois. Jesus
Oh my
Christ, I
God.
need a lobotomy.
Benoist.
Banois. I need a lobotomy, anyways. We worked on it together, but he supplied the bunny weapons. I'm pretty sure he's from the future.
Why?
Because he says he's my grandson.
What the fuck is a grandson? Is that some kind of perverse human familial thing?
Yes?
Never mind then, your procreational biologistics make my fins curl in distaste.
Oh no! Please don't tell anyone I told you about him. How could I let this slip to you of all people?
Settle down, Jade. You're radically underestimating the amount of shit I don't give about this. I'll have you know, this is the last time I'm planning on talking to any human. I got bigger ships to sink, and soon, when I'm good and ready, me and my luminous fucking science stick here, I've got a date with me and Jack Noir. And no, not that kind of date. Give me a little fucking credit.
Okay! I wasn't going to say anything.
Why is this matter so hush-hush anyway?
He didn't want me to tell my friends who he really was. I guess maybe he was concerned about upsetting the timeline? I don't know.
Christ. Well, maybe he didn't want to disrupt whatever disgusting sequence of events was responsible for his spawning in the first place.
No, go all the way. Oh, there we go,
I
okay.
can't. That's about how.
Yeah, sorry, I fucking lost my place, sorry. Maybe. I have wondered about that as someone he is right. He was so nice, and it really did feel like I was talking to him family. So I really don't think he was making it up. I couldn't help but to try to imagine his parents. And more interestingly, his grandfather! I still wonder who could it be. Although, I guess at this point the options are pretty limited.
Okay, I think I'm starting to feel ill talking about things making me fathom pink wigglers coming out of your own personal torso, so change a fucking subject. That gun I just gave you is something of a hatch right to the kid. Happy I could play a role in your dirty, stinking lineage.
Like an heirloom? I guess it could be. Do you even have those? Like, you don't have parents, how could you?
No, we don't know our direct forebears, and I'm pretty sure any attempt to seek out or even inquire about the supply of your genes would be a fine way to get yourself killed. But we've got our own lore, and it says we've all got individual ancestors who contribute most of our genes above and beyond what the grub slurry does.
Ew!
Oh, shut up. Anyway, a lot of us believe we were meant to trace the footsteps of those ancestors, even though we can never know them. And on that journey, we can come across belongings they once had because we were hatched to find them and finish their work. I think that's why I found the gun in the first place. But now, I'm forsaking it because fuck, I just found a better destiny than my own crappy one, which I never got any appreciation for anyway.
Yes, roll. Then maybe that is how this heirloom should work.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't want to use it,
Aw, man, come on.
so I'll just dump it outside the house with the trash, and if it is fated to find my pimple one day, then so be it.
God damn it. It's like you people go out of your way to think of how to disrespect me.
Maybe you should have been nicer to me. In any case, I don't appreciate the spirit in which the gift was given, so this is what I will do.
Fine, fuck it, well what do I care? This had been a completely flippin' useless exchange, as how they all been with your species. And for the record, even though I said that stuff about being fated to find my gun, fate isn't real. It's a lot of fake fucking horse feathers. Now, go and be cleansed by the light of truth, purity, non-fakeness, hope, and above all, science.
Guarding no sticks, Johnny Top exploded. Alright, epic. Great.
Yay!
Dust, why was your favorite in Homestuck a fucking Reddit atheist, man?
Checks out. He's just a fun character sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, no.
Oh,
Nah,
here
nah,
we
nah.
go.
You have to
Okay.
remember, this was in the 2013, 2014 on Tumblr.
And?
Have you seen the guy's design?
Yeah.
He looks like he's straight out of Fandom Stuck.
Yeah.
He's also my Patreon troll. And he
What?
deals with, like, my Patreon troll, because I'm Aquarius.
Oh.
Checks out.
And he
Yours
was purple,
would-
which is my second favorite color. And he had magic and stuff. And I thought he was cool, and his music was cool. Like, need I say more?
Hold on, let me check something.
What?
Oh no.
What are
Not the
you
checking something.
What are you checking?
Dude, my patron is Solix. You can cut the shit.
Okay, yes. I was trying to double check that. I couldn't remember which came first.
I was gonna say,
Gemini or
fucking,
Cancer.
don't stick me with Solix, man, please. I
Solix
like
is
him, but
fun.
don't stick me in the same bucket as him. Fuck.
Don't say bucket. Don't say bucket when it comes to
Killing all of
Homestuck.
you.
Oh my god, that just took me back to
Oh.
fucking 2014
Oh
Tumblr.
Christ, yeah. Duh.
Guys,
Black
be
hole
serious, the
incoming.
fucking world is ending, man.
Well, you're the one who said bucket.
I didn't realize until it came out of my mouth. Anyway, oh. He's
Oh.
the Eeper.
He's eeping. They're all eeping.
There are many of them are
Uh-oh.
eeping. Oh, here we go.
Oh god. Cool, okay.
Kyo, speak of the devil.
Who's gonna be who?
Kyo, since you haven't read for a while, why don't you do a Radia, unless you think you can do a really good lisp?
Oh, I definitely can't do a fucking lisp, dude.
Okay.
Not without my retainers.
Sorry, I'm just built different. I have my lisp included with me. With my fucking
damn.
Xbox.
That's a new skill.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I really like your Solix Dusk, so I'm going to be a little biased and request that Kyo do a Radia here.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright. Hi.
Hi.
I guess I should say something before I go.
Alrighty, I am right goblin here, like 2 feet away from you. If you want to go say something to me, why don't you just turn to your left and say it? It's bad enough that you've hardly said 2 lousy words to me, since you became that sweaty asshole smush butt.
I mean, real.
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 Yeah.
This is what happens when your bestie gets a fucking in a relationship and then fucking dips you.
Yeah.
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 I know, but this is hard for me.
How is it hard? You gotta start thinking. Robots don't have feelings.
No, that's not true.
Okay, then what is it?
Sorry about everything, and all the bad luck you've had. You don't deserve it. I had to go now.
What? Where are you going?
I'm not sure.
Cool, I guess?
Anyway, that's it.
Wait, you mean mean for good? Will I see you again?
I don't know that either, but I guess if you do, probably not with your eyes.
I would like to mention that Hussey missed a 2 in that sentence before. The C should have a 2, anyways.
Oh.
I just like to mention it.
Okay.
Oh
Where was
yeah.
Like,
will I
see you again?
The
It should have
C
a
is
2 instead.
the S is supposed to be a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure this
Oh.
is non-consequential.
It is not consequential, but it's funny to find where Hussey forgets his own fucking writing.
Yeah.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I think you'll be okay with it, though. I wish I could somehow make that emoticon smile.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh.
No, that looks stupid. Oh well.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
Solix and Aradia
Oh.
were one of the ships I liked the most back in the day.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Lord.
Yeah,
That's
I
well,
just
let's
remember
go.
what the part was.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, buddy, turn that into a Wait, that looks stupid. Oh well.
Terezi not giving a shit.
Pastor Terezi.
Well, that was apparently pointless. Now what? Hello? Rezzy, what's up?
Mm. Oh.
F. Carcat in this.
Carcat's right.
Look at her, she's crying now too.
I like Carcat's face. I don't know why it's really funny. Are those
This
eye
She's
bags?
concerned.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are eye bags.
I just
Oh
think
my-
he
I
perpetually
just-
has eye bags in my head.
He does
I just
actually.
realized where in the timeline this is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh.
Doof.
Rip Bozo. Oh, okay. Jade, employ junior compute-sooth spectagoggles. God, that's a mouthful.
Isn't it? This thing costs a fortune to make. They better have something awesome. And it turns out they do! The sophisticated computer technology merged with the crystal ball provides a simple way to see anything going on right now in the
Insipisphere.
How amazing is that? As the Witch of Space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted with the full breadth of your domain, which is to say, all physical locations.
View John.
View John. There he is! On the battlefield, no less! And that's a pretty cute outfit he's got on. You wonder what he did to make it. You also wonder why he's not answering your messages. Does he even have a computer on him? You should try to have more foresight and carry no less than 5 computers on him at all times, like a sensible person. Bureaus.
Oh.
Oh.
There she is! What is she doing on the lava planet? She seems awfully preoccupied when you spoke with her moments ago and she gave you the code with a crystal ball. You wonder who she'd be talking to. View Dave. According to the spectacle, there are currently 13 Daves scattered. 13. Daves scattered around the Insipisphere, including Dave Sprite. That is an absolutely preposterous amount of Daves. You guess Dave Sprite is the one prototype by his future self that Jen was telling you about? Dave sure is a clever guide. Might as well have a look. The Google cereal and the pendant, which is covered in blood? Oh no! It seems that Dave is no longer too cool to have any dead family members. This is so sad.
Sorry,
Hang
that was
on.
such like an underreaction that it took me out.
Yeah. You have to... Okay, no, never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna go... Sorry, I just think Jade is a genuinely really cool character. You have to remember her relationship with death and family is much different because of her isolation with humanity.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jade's a really fun character.
Yeah. Sorry for being literally, like, critical of Homestuck. I think it's cool sometimes.
No, it's okay to be literally critical of it. It's fun to do.
Yeah.
Anyways. Hang on. The Dave can suddenly drop from 13 to 12. Maybe one of them time travel again? You hope it doesn't mean what you think it means.
Oh.
Oh no!
Pester A Day.
That's right. Hey, Dave. Dave! Any Dave out there, please listen!
This is a Dave out there. What's up?
Dave, Dave, I just saw you. You were dead. You were in a green suit and covered in blood. Oh God, it was terrible. If that was a future Dave, you have to make sure it doesn't happen.
It wasn't a future Dave. He was from a while ago.
Oh, I'm confused.
Sorry you had to see that, but don't worry. It was just a doomed Dave. No big deal, really. I was swindled into splitting time pass along the way, and this guy got the dead end of the stick. I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm still not sure to get that. But I guess I am relieved?
Yes, you are. Go ahead and be relieved.
Oh, there, I just was.
Nice.
How did that poor Dave die? Was it Jack?
Yeah, he's pretty much the guy in charge of random teleportation murders right now.
Oh, what about your, oh no, I don't even know if you know about this.
What, my bro? Yeah, Jack killed him too.
Oh, is it something you would like to talk about?
Not much to talk about. This is some pretty serious existence-threatening shit going on down, and some people are gonna die, I guess. Even crazy hard dudes like my bro / weird covert biological ghost dad.
Ghost?
Yeah, Rose's too. I thought John filled you in on the ectobiology stuff.
Oh, yes, he mentioned something about it. I guess I didn't realize its full implications. But I was shocked when we talked.
Bottom line is, we're all related slime-wise except you and me, and him and Rose pair ways respectively. Makes the shipping chart pretty simple here. hang on while I dig that piece of shit Carcat made. Where the fuck did that thing go? Fuck it, never mind. Just imagine something ugly made by a jackass.
I forgot I still have to get back to him. It's like a big oppressive chore hanging over my head.
I guess. Anyway, Dave. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, Dave, I'm really sorry about your bro / dad. You were pretty close to him, right?
It was a pretty bizarre relationship by any standard. Fighting off wave after wave of face pummeling puppet ass every day. Always being on guard for stealth attacks in the middle of the night while he's getting up to go to fucking bathroom. But I guess it all sort of amounts to some vague unspoken semblance of kinship, if that's a thing. Like, if honor among thieves is something, then let's call it camaraderie among ironic rapping roof ninjas. But, thanks.
Sorry.
Sure.
I thought about taking his sword when I was there, but I couldn't really bring myself to try and pull it out. It was too weird.
Dave, we have to stop him!
What?
Jack! He shouldn't get away with this.
You think?
Yes! Why don't you stop jumping around through time like a maniac and stop being 100 days all the time and come to my house so we can make a plan to kill him?
Well, I'd like to, but I'm still trapped in the chronologistics of this fucking one-man ballet. There are time loops outstanding, and if I step out of line, you get to see more Bloody Daves. I'm getting pretty sick of it, but I think it'll be over soon. Then I'll break down and write linear the rest of the way, I think. Once it's time to put the endgame in motion. Till then, you're gonna have to be on your own right for a while.
Oh.
Besides, we can't beat him. Look what he did to Bro and Dace right together. I'm at the top of my echelon ladder with all the frame motifs, and I stand no chance. John's even better than that, though. He doesn't know it at the moment. And he stands no chance either. Only thing we can do is hold out until the scratch.
What is the scratch?
Guess I shouldn't really say, since you sort of lead the way in making that plan.
Really?
Yeah, well, suffice to say, if we can't beat him, all we can really do is exile him to a place where he can't teleport back. Which hopefully buys us some time to try to take out his power source in a crazy suicide mission.
So was that like a hint about what I'm supposed to do?
Kinda.
Well, maybe I'm just being naive, but crazy suicide mission does not sound like the ideal solution to me. Are you sure we can't beat him? I don't know if we should roll it out.
Well, you're about to do what you're about to do, and I'm not going to tell you not to do. I won't do the bullshit troll thing and tell you what you're going to do and then dare you not to do it while knowing damn well you will anyway, so I'll just say, what's next is up to you, and if later you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Do what you're about to do. You don't know what you're about to do! But you got to do something! You can stand by and let that monster teleport murder people all day, and frankly, the suicide plan Dave mentioned sounds just plain stupid. There must be a better way. Think, imagination! You suddenly remember the idea your awkward fairy god troll proposed. Maybe you were too hard on him. He was just trying to be nice, and it wasn't out of mistake when he slaughtered your grandfather ghost dad with his own childhood flintlock pistol. Maybe you should give him his plans another chance.
Hester Tavros. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Tavros, I was thinking about your plan about, commuting with my Lucis. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Are you there? I guess you're off doing something else. Oh well, hope you're doing okay. Talk to you later. You don't
Hey,
think you
look,
can
it's
afford
steak.
steak?
Oh, hey.
Ham steak.
Steak.
Ham steak.
You don't think you can afford to wait around for him? This leaves the only other plans you can think of. One of last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. Who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to some of your loyal Lucis. You mean dog. You enter a spooky old app. You don't come here often. Huh? For a split second, you thought you said something flash on the fenestrated wall. Oh god.
Lord.
Yeah.
Probably just your mind playing spooky tricks on you. You never had any idea what was that thing for.
Summon dog.
Pickerel comes quickly at the promise of an irradiated steak. He's such a good boy, and truly the best friend a girl could ever hope for.
I thought that would be your gun.
Up.
You're sure gonna miss him?
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Yep. Who wants to be Jay Sprite?
Um.
I don't think
Yeah.
I voiced the sprite, so I think at this point,
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Go for it.
Actually, Kyo, you technically have.
What? Who?
I think.
Which one? Because I voiced
Yeah,
two,
but-
so.
But I think
No.
we
Oh, wait, Kyo
delegated
has not.
Jasper's. I think we delegated Jasper Sprite to Dusk because Jasper Sprite has too many lines with Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can do Jay Sprite when you are not doing Jay Sprite.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello? Oh, no, wait. Hello?
Oh, wait.
Jade, can you talk?
I.
Oh, good! I was starting to get worried there.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do?
Holy shit, dude.
Elsewhere.
While a timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it.
Oh
Most
god.
important character in Homestuck fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning.
Dear God, wait, oh, do we have time for this?
What? Do we?
It's only 11:41, so.
Okay, we're
You-
jogging. We're
Wait.
doing it.
Pause. Do you guys have work tomorrow?
I
No.
don't.
No.
Well, then fuck it.
Okay,
We
yeah,
are gonna
you
get
make
it
me
done one way or
bounce.
another, because...
Bounce.
Snowball.
Snowball. Wee.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord English, reveal yourself. Oh, good God. Behold. Don't actually turn out to be Ellie. What are you, a fucking idiot? Of course I'm not Lord English. How dumb would that even be? Jesus, this code is huge. I'm swimming in this scarish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing? Why don't we cover this thing up? It would be a real shame to spoil their little moment with this nonsense. That's better. I retired to my heavily processed photographs of Andrew Carnegie's study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search. Greet MS Paint. Miss Paint, you are doing a wonderful job. Thank you. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat of paint to the overlay setting so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie's lavish room. Go check out Cal. That Miss Paint is one classy Prospidian lady. She is the model of grace and beauty. I am always a little bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that. Whereas this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach. Cal, goddammit, we were all supposed to dress up for this. It doesn't look like you even touched that nice suit I sewed for you, let alone swapped your eyes with those billiard balls and make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a foul mood. It's bad enough I just had to take Falcor out behind the woodshed and blow his brains out after he caught the rabies. Pull up to the old Underwood. Got a lot of typing to do. Hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out that shitting drawing of myself again so I can type as quickly as possible. Bust out shitty self-portrait? Oh, shoot. Whoops, needs the felt duds. Hang on. Awesome! Works for me. No, this is not nearly fast enough or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go, dude.
Oh
Recap and
God,
Yeah.
Dude, I remember this program. Oh God, I used to
I-
work with this
I
program.
am not reading all that.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Highlighting all that whack and white text crashed my browser. Sorry. Why don't we get back to what's happening on the other side of the coat? These poor girls are very upset and emotional, and we kind of left them hanging. Hello?
Oh God.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Oh no. Oh God. What did I do? Jade? What does it matter? Why are you so sad?
What did you do to me?
I prototyped you and brought you back.
No,
Did I
you
not
shouldn't.
have?
No, you shouldn't have. This is overwhelming and awful.
Oh no, it is?
Yes, it's hard to describe what it's like, but it's too much for me. And the sun, it's way too big and bright, and I can't stop seeing it. It won't go away. Ah!
Oh, that's terrible. I'm really sorry. I guess I did not think this through.
Can't this be undone? I was happy when I was with my friends. I want to go back.
I don't think that it can be undone.
Wolf.
Sorry.
Well, now I don't know what to do. I really messed up. I feel so bad.
I don't know what to do with myself either. I think I will just go somewhere else. I want to be alone.
Where would you go?
I don't know. I think I can travel anywhere now, but all I'd like to do is go back, and I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if there's a way.
But you can't. I mean, not just yet, please.
Why?
I know you're upset, Jade, but I did sort of bring you back for a reason.
Why? Why would you do this?
We need your help.
Who?
Well, all of us here. Me and Dave and Rose and John.
John? Oh no, John!
Oh, what is it now?
John, poor John, I'd forgotten about him.
What do you mean? How could you forget about John?
It was so long ago. I put that sad memory behind me. After we died, I looked all over for him, but I couldn't find him. And I was so lonely, but I finally got over it when I met my friends, and now they're gone too.
But John didn't die. I saved him. You saved him, don't you remember? You pushed him out of the way of Prospect's moon at the last minute, and he's okay now.
Oh my God, Prospect.
Oh no, Jade, please don't. Oh.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me remember?
Oh.
It was so beautiful, and it was all destroyed before I even knew what was going on, and so many nice people were killed.
I know, Jade, I was there too. Those are both our memories.
And the queen, did she survive? And her ring, I was protecting her ring. Oh no, what happened to it?
Jade, please.
I was just waiting for John to wake up. I was so sure it was going to be soon, and I was going to show him around Prospect. I had so many things planned and so many friends to introduce him to. He was my best friend. I was looking forward to meeting him for so long, but then it all burned down and everyone died and the moon fell and...
Stop. You're going to make me cry too. Stop it.
Oh. I don't want to be here. I have to go back, but I don't know how. Can you help me?
You want me to help you die again?
Yes, I think that's what I would like. I can't take this. I wasn't ready to come back. Not like this.
Oh, wow. Okay, I know this is my fault, but that is a really hard thing you asked me to do. Even if it was possible, the way you are now, I don't think I could go through with it. Okay, shh. Jade, listen. I never did tell you why I brought you back, and it may be that if you attempt what I wanted you to do in the first place, God, I can't believe I'm saying this. You might end up getting what you want anyway, because it was always going to be risky.
What is it?
Well, you remember the guy who destroyed Prospid?
Oh God. Oh God, no.
Shh. Anyway, here's the reason I brought you here. He has the same power as you have, making him unbeatable to us, but maybe not to you. So you could go and fight him and
You want me to fight him?
Are
you crazy? Do I look like I am ready to fight anybody?
I just thought as long as you were here.
I can't fight anybody, Jade. I am scared and confused and sad, and I don't even know how to begin fighting that horrible guy. I'd be too afraid of him to even go find him.
But I thought you wanted to die. You wouldn't go even if he could.
No, I don't want him to kill me. You just don't understand.
Jeez. You're right, I really don't. I said shh. Wow, Jade, I don't mean to be insensitive, but there's a lot at stake here.
Oof.
Don't change the subject. I mean, don't you remember what it was all about? What you were working for? What we were working for all those years before you died? Remember what we saw in the clouds, or what the Queen told us? How could you not remember John survived? We both saw him in a cloud. He was in his dream suit and awake, reading our letter. Did you think about that?
Oh. So what does it matter? It was all right, Jade, what we saw in the clouds and all that. None of it meant anything.
What? How can you say that?
It was a nice life, but everything we did led to nothing. John and I both died, and I eventually accepted that and moved on.
John didn't die! Oh my god, this is so frustrating! I just told you that he didn't! I knew I was kind of ditzy and forgetful in my dreams, but... Shh! Oh, get me! Jeez! I just don't know what to think. I guess you're part of me and you are who I was when I slept, but it makes me sad to think I could act like this.
Act like what?
I would like to think that even if I was sad and scared, if I was put in a position where everyone depended on me, I could put all those feelings aside and do what's right.
But I don't know what's right.
Yes, you do. Even though you don't want to be, you're here now, and there are still people who need you. And there is still something worth fighting for.
No, not for me there isn't. There's nothing but death and sadness and destruction here. There's no hope, and I don't see anything worth fighting for.
That is a horrible thing to say.
I don't belong here anyway. Really, none of this is my business anymore, and I want to go home.
Ugh! That is so selfish! I can't believe this! How can you say these things? Don't you remember anything that the Queen told us? That we will eventually build a new world and make a future together with our friends? Can you scroll down? Thank you. Do you remember being excited about finding out what that meant?
Yes, but it was just a story. It was never gonna come true.
Yes, it will! Some of us, the ones who still have hope, are fighting for that right now! How can you have such negative outlook on absolutely everything? Shut up! Stop being such a damn crybaby! Really, we both had the exact same experiences. And look, I am managing to keep my head up, see? You don't even have the full picture either, because you checked out Ellie. You didn't have to stand by as Beck gave Jack his powers, when you might have been able to stop that. And you didn't have to watch as Jack became so strong he could appear anywhere and kill anyone you loved at any moment. And you didn't have to see Dave lying in his own blood.
What? Dave? He died too?
No, see? Hey, no, you're not allowed to cry about that because you didn't see it. That's the whole point. You're just looking for any excuse you can to be sad and useless, and it's starting to piss me off. No!
I don't
I'm
think it
guessing
went
that
through.
Kyo whimpered, but the mic didn't pick
Oh.
it up.
Oh, it didn't? Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
Ow.
That was adorable. What the fuck? No! Bad! No, for God's sake, will you shut up and pull yourself together? You are driving me crazy!
Is this the panel I think it's gonna be?
It does, and I hope my neighbors are not mad at me right now.
Oh god, the violin is shaking.
I said pull yourself together, you blubbering goddamn Bsky! Just shut
More
up,
foul.
dry your crybaby eyes, stop being a coward, and go fight Jack Noir!
There we go.
Shut up! No, just goddamn it! Please, just once, shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut! Ah!
That was immense commitment to being a crying baby. Excellent work.
That was pretty impressive.
That was amazing. 10 out of 10.
Great job, Kyo.
Oh no!
Enter patron troll.
Probably the worst time for this to happen. Oh lord!
For real.
Yay!
Attention, Harley! Please stop weeping with and/or beating the shit out of your self-prototype Lucid Sprite. Stop doing one of those things at least, long enough to answer me. Please. Pretty polite Earth, please. Who am I kidding? I'm wasting my time again.
Like that.
Whoa, fuck, you answered me. I don't believe it.
Yes, I'm going crazy here. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually almost relieved to talk to you.
What? You are?
Or really anybody besides that lunatic. She is driving me nuts.
Oh, yeah! How so? Everything here seems to be proceeding rationally. What seems to be the problem?
Are you joking? Look at this mess.
Mess! Jay, now it sounds to me like you're the one who's joking. Your highball rode down a beautiful winter hill, and you are spending some quality time with family. You are going to have to fill me in on the nature of the problem.
Okay. I made the mistake of prototyping my dream self, who has been dead for years, and she's completely crazy, and there's no talking any sense into her.
Hmm. Yes,
What?
As in, interesting. As in, how very, very fucking interesting indeed.
What are you getting at?
What do you mean, what am I getting at? I'm getting at whatever, interesting gets at. I'm listening to your problem.
Well, I mean, I understand why she's upset, but she's completely inconsolable and won't listen to a reason about anything. And I guess I could deal with that, but the frustrating thing is that she's actually me. And I really don't think I could act like that. Would you stop saying
Okay, fine. What other sequence of letters would you have me use to register my profound fascination?
Fascination? What do you find so fascinating?
I'm just trying to understand. I am being sensitive about it instead of a raging fuck-ass. Isn't that what you want? Yes, it is. If you don't believe me, just ask future you, assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now tell me more about your feelings.
My feelings?
Yes. How did this make you feel?
Well, at first I was sad, because she made me remember all the sad things that just happened. But I'm trying to be strong about all that so we can keep moving forward. And if I can see that, why can't she? But she just went on, and I started getting angry. And I have never been so angry in my damn life. I said stop saying fucking What does that mean? Is that supposed to be someone with a halo and goofy teeth? Are you making fun of me?
Oh, no, you're looking at it backwards. Those are my horns.
Oh. Oops.
Okay, so if I'm understanding you, you're angry at a version of yourself from a different point in time, because she's being an overly emotional shithead who is basically the most revolting, self-loathing piece of filth you've ever met. Am I following?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not gonna say again, but come on, don't you find this situation to be just the slightest bit interesting? I mean, considering.
Considering what?
Oh, if I recall, it wasn't that long ago from either of our perspectives that you were ripping on me and my smug windbag future self for arguing with each other.
Karkat is so fucking
come
funny.
on.
He's so
This
funny.
is nothing like that.
How is this not like that?
Because she's actually insane.
Oh, I see, and all those idiot past and future Karkats weren't.
But those are you. I'm not her.
Oh, aren't you? You just said you were. I just heard you say that. So tell me, how is this even the slightest fucking bit different?
I don't know. It's just.
Yes, go on. I'm really curious. How?
Oh my god. You're right.
Sorry, it sounded so resigned. It was like really.
Yeah.
What?
How did
Karkat?
He was thinking about that because he was like getting his message to for his own like past future self. I don't know. If you remember.
What?
I know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
So
Okay.
applying the situation.
What part of Karkat gets a puppy crush on everyone did you not understand?
I didn't realize everyone would also be himself.
Yes.
Oh, you have no idea.
Guys,
So then I guess I am a hypocrite.
Not really. It just means you're a sane, rational person, and there just might be hope for you yet.
Wait, so me arguing with my dead dream self and smacking her around while screaming at her makes me sane?
Yeah, absolutely. It means all of your hideous flaws disgust you. You're right to be disgusted. It's more than most people can say for themselves. Really, congratulations are in order.
You're so weird.
Congratulations in addition to just maybe an apology, don't you think?
You want me to apologize? For what? Call you crazy for arguing with yourself?
Would it really kill you to consider it?
After taking so much crap from you all those years? No, forget it. I'm not apologizing. That is bullshit.
Dead Dream Dog Jade, is that you? You're sounding a bit hysterical. Maybe you should calm down.
Shut up!
Well, maybe if you can manage to get your aneurysm under control, maybe you'll realize I didn't actually specify to whom an apology was in order. Idiot.
What? Are you saying you want me to apologize? You want to apologize?
I guess. This apology was gonna go down one way or another, so this might as well be the time. And let's face it, I was really being the worst kind of phlegm bubble blown out of a noisy, glistening ass. So I'm sorry. But to be fair, it was my past self who was giving you such a hard time, and he's completely deranged.
Okay. I appreciate the thought of an apology, but I don't know if it really counts if you're the one going. If you're just going to pawn off responsibility on your past self again, maybe your present self should own up to it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He, being me right now, is owning up to what a fucking asshole past me was and continues to be.
Lame.
Yes, I know it's lame, or I know that you think it's lame when I say shit like that, because remember, I have been talking to you from the future, and I know that you don't cotton to my PCG/FCG stupidity. But see, you don't know that you know that yet. Or more specifically, you don't know that I know that you know that yet. So I'm kind of pulling a fast one here.
That is so ridiculous. Why don't you stop it with all the nonsense? It's not up to being terrible unequivocally.
Yeah, I'm going to. The thing is, I kind of misrepresented myself. I'm not as much of a scumbag as I was so determined to make out with myself to be. Make myself out to be.
Freud doesn't sleep much.
Oh, Lord. Brother, you're
Hold on,
typing.
wait, I
What
have
the
a
fuck are you
fun
doing?
Freud.
I really
I
don't
have
know
a
why I
fun
told you
Freud
like that
image,
so
hold on.
persistently, and I don't know why you're shipping with myself. Stop being weird. I mean, what do you mean that was me? Where will I? So
Yeah.
For some reason, deep down, I just knew that I had to, even if it meant digging myself into a huge hole with you and everyone else that would be hard to climb out of. And like practically everything I said was completely baseless because I didn't actually know you, just like you didn't and still don't actually know me. So I guess I am apologizing for it, like really seriously now. I, present Karkat in the current moment, apologize on behalf of my stupid past self, who is actually me, the guy talking right now. Like, there's no difference between those guys, okay?
oh,
Yes.
What?
Okay, Karka, that sounds pretty sincere to me. And you're right. I don't actually know you. I just know the part of you who acted like a bully. I understand there can be more to a person than just the stuff they say when they're angry. So I will accept your apology and give you another chance.
Oh, okay, great.
And I will apologize for calling you crazy. Obviously, I am not in much of a position to
No, but
judge.
you were right. I am crazy, but thanks anyway.
So you say you've been talking to me from the future?
Yeah, making plans and whatnot to prive ourselves mutually out of this massive Mobius double clusterfuck.
Okay, so what is the plan? I mean, why did you want me to contact you at this moment so badly?
Okay, well, the most immediate point of business is you seeing that glowing blue screen behind you?
Yes.
You need to turn that fucking piece of shit off.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, I can do that. But why? What does it do? It's been here my whole life and I could never figure it out.
Cardcat is playing both sides here. He's playing the fucking Fujoshi and also the Himadashi. He's really a hero of the people. Anyway, what was I saying?
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm not gonna say much about it, but suffice to say, there are just some things you don't want to screw with. There are outcomes that are even worse than the complete annihilation of existence itself. Forces more damaging to the integrity of reality than those capable of turning imagination into pure void. There are forces which, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all and real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit.
I don't think I'm following.
You don't have to follow. All you need to do is turn the thing off. And then do the next thing I was told to tell you to do.
You were told? By who?
By you.
Oh, future me?
Yes. You could be telling yourself this right now, but we're sort of working on a strict no memo policy, which is your idea, of course. Did I mention how you don't like it when we argue with our past or future selves? Yep, pretty sure I did. So I'm going along with the policy as best as I can. I am being pleasant and agreeable, and I will gently lower a magnificent coruscating column of hot fuck you down the protein chute of anyone who says otherwise. Lord.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a pretty good policy to me.
You don't say. So anyway, because of that, my role at the moment is to act like a sort of go-between for you and your future self to help the process of making these plans. While your future self is deliberately vague about some stuff as to not jinx the conception of the ideas in the first place, I guess. While your current self is unnecessarily kind of dumb about everything.
Hey.
Sorry, okay, just kind of ignorant because stuff hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean. It's not all that straightforward for me either, but I'm used to this sort of idiocy by now. It's a lot better than the moronic reverse conversation which, with Egbert, I trapped myself into. Meanwhile, time is kind of running out here where I am, so we're counting out down to something looming on the Trollian timeline, and no one knows what it is. And my team is kind of falling apart. I'm completely losing track of everyone and what they're doing, so at this point, I'm just going along with whatever there is to go along with. And that is you and your crazy future plans. And Scratch.
Dave told me about that. What is it?
I don't fucking know. At one point I thought I did. I thought it was just whatever sent Jack here, but clearly it's not that simple. Aradia knew, but she didn't say, and then she went and goddamn exploded. You haven't told me either, because I'm not supposed to know yet. Whatever, I don't even care. Let's just do it.
Okay, then. What was the thing I told you to tell me to do? Right, now, I mean.
Okay, don't ask me why, because I don't know that either, but that blue screen there, first, like I said, just shut it off.
Okay, then what?
Then you need to draw it.
Draw it.
Yes.
And then?
Then nothing, that's it.
You size up the arcane contraption. The blue flicker of the code's lighting is arresting, but you don't know it's a code. That would only invite more questions. You don't know what it shields, nor do you know whose shoulder it was meant to cover. If you knew that, if you even knew his name, you would understand terror no human has ever had. You should really listen to Karkan and turn it off. If you start messing with it, it will seriously start fucking everything up. It will be responsible of both of us to let that happen. You shouldn't wonder where Jade Sprite went. You wonder that because I said you did? I know where she went, but I will not say. That is actually fucking hussy, isn't it?
Not that you can hear a word I'm saying. The coat's too thick. Blink.
Oh.
In your attempt to find an exit, you have pried some paneling off the walls, but you are no closer to discovering a means of escape, so you have resolved to build a fort instead. You feel safe and sound in the cozy confines of your wobbly station panel walls. It should allow you to relax and pass the time while you wait for the only source of energy you are aware of to present itself. You have humored these antics long enough. It is time you slipped out the partially open door and seek help, since your beloved master has clearly gone stark raving mad.
Your new queen is eager for your counsel. She what? Wait, who is this?
This is the Italian one. This is the Italian one.
Wait.
Wait.
No. This is the other
No,
one.
no. Oh.
Who the fuck is this?
I think that's...
Bruh. I don't know.
Hold
The
on, let me
scriptures, what do
consult.
they say?
The scriptures.
Scriptures. Is there anything in the scriptures?
It is Katie.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, just a moment.
You good?
Wait. When's what question? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I did
remember
whisper.
what voice
Okay.
you gave her.
Your new queen is eager for your counsel. She wishes to know the royal itinerary she inherits. The itinerary for now is simple. She must wait for her fourth and final subject to arrive.
Flower.
Yippee!
This exile, sleeping for centuries in the belly of the ruins. Far beneath the desecrated idol when sharing his vision with the legendary speaker of the vast croak.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Forg.
god.
Soon, the Rick Keeper will awaken and serve his new queen. It is then that her work may begin. You would like clarification on the nature of the work, which you are happy to provide. You explain that it is very simple. As the new queen, she will be charged with bringing the Slayer to justice, rebuilding her kingdom in a new land. Her Majesty again is overwhelmed. And again, you explain she will have help. She may choose to appoint a wastelandic vindicator as her kingdom's hero, a warrior selected and groomed to face the Slayer with the weapon he protects. But first, there will be tidying up to do. Explosives will be needed. If she were to appoint a brave armaments regent for her kingdom, he could be of assistance. Once the regent's task is complete, the queen must use the key to set the destination for her royal entourage. And once all the pieces are in place, the vessels must be destroyed.
You interrupt whatever nonsense these silly people are planning with an extremely urgent message! Unfortunately, your simple message cannot seem to penetrate their thick carapaces. Doesn't anybody in the stupid desert speak blinking?
Is there like a translation for this anywhere?
It's probably Morse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It is
we are
Morse
not going
code.
to fucking manually input
Yeah,
that.
that takes fucking too
I
long.
was wondering if maybe just someone just had translated it out there, but I get the feeling that if I search it up, I'm gonna spoil myself on like 50.
What page is this? 3269?
3269.
I'm already searching it.
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna just flip through the pages, and then, like, if you find a translation, just, like, tell me, okay?
Yeah.
Who is AR?
It's saying, okay, I found it.
Nice.
What's it say?
I'll just send it to Kyo. That's your name.
Bro, forgot.
Huh?
Listen, I'm bad with names. Believe it or
I
Do you
not.
want me
This is
to?
Dusk,
Do you want
by
me
the
to
way.
read that?
Yeah, but I don't remember what this fuck ass sounded like.
Give me a sec. Let me check the.
I don't
Let
know,
me
like,
consult the doc.
You have him down as, I believe I put him down as like Solid Snake or
yeah,
something.
Solid Snake.
Oh,
Colonel.
Colonel.
Oh, right,
You heard the
Colonel.
new queen in town is a powder monkey on double. As the kingdom's new regent, whatever that is, you spring into action. Now this is something you can handle. Anything to take your mind off that terribly pointed head that fell off on the illegal statue. Until you have that, blah, blah, blah. I know English, you know. Until you have to rig that one with bombs too, that is.
Snark.
Dream.
Dweem. Oh, shit, buddy, I don't know.
I'll pretend I know what that says and move on.
Hang on, wait, I can actually just
Okay,
directly
well-
copy-paste this into Google. 1 second.
if you can actually like manage to highlight it.
Yeah, I can. One sec. Guys,
Jesus.
The
I got
wiki
it. I
page
got
has
it.
all of.
Morse code translator. Okay, one sec. I got it. What a daring dream, it says. Oh, Lord.
Oh God.
Okay,
I'm
I see
gonna-
where we are. I can read this out.
Okay.
To combine the finest qualities of humans with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom.
There's a translation section here if you want, Kyo.
Yeah, I'm on the fandom wiki.
Yeah, that's where I am too.
Yeah.
How you wish you could know their world. To hear one night those muted paw pads traipse up your stairs. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber. And as the sober seeps from your eyes,
Monocle put.
they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting moonlight. A mysterious woven tongue invites. Wouldn't those ears suit you? Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? Hey!
Oh wait, no.
That's where it stops.
Oh. Oh, Lord. He's uppy.
He's burning.
Red
Red
Miles.
Miles.
Kyo.
A weird bug approaches. It must be your lucky day.
Oh, I get the feeling this is not Kyo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you! Just what do you think you're planning on doing with that ring? Whatever it is, forget it. The Slayer is mine. Now, wake up! Boof. I said, wake up! Wake.
Yay.
Meglovania?
Yeah, time for the based version.
Hell yeah.
You can see Sans Undertale in the corner.
Real?
Hush, this predates Sans. Oh, well.
You can kind of see the Sans Undertale in it, I think.
Can I?
Full disclosure, I prefer the Homestuck version to the
Low-key, me
Undertale
too.
version.
Yeah.
It's a lot better, I think.
I don't really think that's
Personally-
an unpopular opinion. Probably not a very
Pers-
I
commonly
don't
held
know
one,
if it is or not, truthfully.
Personally, I think it's like Vriska's version, then Sans version, and then the other version in that
I don't know what
order.
version is.
The
Isn't
mother
it
one.
the
From his
Earthbound?
fucking ROM hack?
Yeah, from the ROM hack, yeah.
I haven't heard his ROM hack version, so I can't really say anything about that.
It's kind of eh.
Oh, psh.
You can tell it's not as polished as the other versions.
That's okay. Well,
He's
Rip.
dead.
Okay, now we're back to the lesbians for some reason.
Yay! You have already viewed this moment 100 times. It is no less confounding on your 101st. There is nothing otherwise unusual about the scene. A simple girl is understandably preoccupied by her handsome assortment of orbs, while surrounded by her ever-growing band of amphibious and reptilian acolytes.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be for Dusk, but I mean, like, the voice is pretty
Listen,
similar.
it.
Yeah.
Lesbians
Kanaya.
are the same.
Yeah.
And then
oh god,
darkness.
does that mean it's... Oh,
Yes,
we are
it
so
does.
close.
Yes, it does mean what you think it means.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh god. Anyways, woohoo. One of my favorite moments in the fucking thing. You have one lead. You have one lead in your investigation, but she hasn't been very helpful so far. Oh, how the fucking flying fuck am I supposed?
Oh, bro, I can
well-
read Kanaya because the way she types is similar to Rose, anyways.
Yeah, you can do Kanaya. I can do Jade.
Sure. Are you feeling any more cooperative in this time frame?
That's weird.
I see no, of course not. Please. I know you were talking to her shortly before. What did you say to her?
I said password, fuck-ass.
Wow.
Whoops. Sorry, I've been having too many password arguments with Karkat, I guess.
I still don't understand the password thing. Past you doesn't care about passwords. What happened?
Well, it depends. Do you want to have a silly conversation or a serious conversation?
Which is favorable?
Both are, but a silly conversation mostly doesn't matter and makes the timeline more confusing than it needs to be. So we can have one right now if you want. In fact, I would say it's coming dangerously close to being one already. But if it is a serious conversation you want, then I'm afraid I must demand a password.
Can we discuss a serious issue in a silly manner?
Nope,
How am I supposed to know the password?
because I told you.
I don't remember that.
Exactly.
I feel like I am trudging waist deep through a slither basin full of your human surprise noodles. I understand this silliness is currently permissible, but are serious questions about the password nonsense permissible as well?
I lost. Oh,
Uh,
I suppose those are acceptable.
What are you demanding passwords from me and also apparently Carcat?
To keep the conversations linear, I gave you a password at the end of our previous conversation. You have to give me that password to start our next conversation. This ensures that past you can't jump ahead into the conversation and mess everything up, like you're trying to do now.
I am not trying to do that.
I know, but trust me, it's better this way.
When will I get the password?
I don't know. I have no idea what time you're from, but you will get it. I gave it to you some time ago at the end of our last conversation, and I have been eagerly waiting for your linear and unconfusing reply ever since. Bye, Kanaya.
Told you.
Tall fucking tower.
This
Yeah.
is me making my first building in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
I'm appreciating our conversations from this time frame more and more. Past you is much less of a task maker than future you or pre-blackout Rose.
Thanks, I think. What do you mean pre-blackout Rose?
I mean, post-blackout Rose is a lot less difficult insofar as she is unavailable.
Okay. But what do you mean by blackout?
I guess you'll find out soon, and then report it to me under extremely specific circumstances, which is good because I sure don't know. Yes, and that face is a good response. Your eyes are right to be swirled letters. What are you doing?
I'm doing what he told me to do. I'm getting Dave to set up the expensive equipment so I can start doing all the witch spacey stuff you were telling me about, which I appreciate since my sprite turned out to be sad and useless and not very wise at all. Jesus.
I see. Well, I didn't actually tell you to. I was just being informative. Also, it isn't technically a witch of spacey stuff. I was a sylph, not a witch.
Hold on 1 second. Be right back.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Is it now?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh! What is a sylph?
I think it is sort of like a witch, but more magical.
A magical witch?
Yes, I'm completely certain of that suddenly.
Why did I say that like Perry? Perry the platypus?
I don't know.
A platypus!
I mean, checks out.
Yeah. That's awesome!
But regardless, I think our roles are approximately the same since we are both stokers of the forge, as well as holders of breeding duties. However, I should clarify that my earlier counsel was mostly academic. It takes weeks to do all of it properly. You won't have time.
Breeding duties?
What?
Yeah,
Please tell me that doesn't involve what it sounds like.
what does it sound like?
It sounds like it involves a lot of breeding.
Well, it does, but not breeding through the means typical of most species.
Oh! Does the equipment we're deploying have anything to do with it?
It has a lot to do with it. It is cloning equipment, much like what is scattered all over the Vale, the same kind responsible for creating all of us.
Okay then, that's pretty neat.
I didn't mean to alarm you by implying you were required to wage a great deal of personal procreation over a span of several weeks.
Yeah, phew! Good, because she's
Well-
13.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Though it
And
should
I
be
asked for
clear-
reference is also 13, roughly.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
Though it should be clear that repopulation is among our duties as well in the long term, and I've gathered that the cloning apparatus in the Vale is probably meant to permit an initial boost on the world we select for settlement. But beyond that, it is up to the descendants to perpetuate the race, and your species has quite an advantage in this respect.
How so?
Your procreation may be carried out by paired individuals autonomously, whereas ours may not, which is what makes my role particularly important.
Ugh. What is your role?
I'm the keeper of the matriorb. It is an egg that will hatch a new mother grub. She alone will be responsible for bearing our young.
Wow, cool. So you're like bugs, like bees or ants and such, but with horns.
I guess so, and you are like erect livestock without the muscle definition, or the hermaphroditic physiology for that matter.
Ah!
But milk producers nonetheless, that rare kind of organism to nurture hatchless young within, are you not?
Yes?
Anyway, I had imagined I would hatch a new grub on a planet in your universe, and when that became impossible, I quickly lost hope. I assumed it would remain locked in its card forever, which could only be opened when the orb was meant to be used. But then I found something quite unexpected when I was exploring the lab. I found a key. It was deep in the meteor, and as I suspected, it released the orb, which was really confusing to me for a while, until I realized what it meant. Which is so obvious, I'm amazed I didn't think of it right away.
What?
It means I am supposed to use it now to hatch the grub in the heart of this meteor.
You think so?
Sure, there is no reason a meteor couldn't act as the center of our race's resurrection. They are themselves like large seeds, after all. The only question is whether we can manage to keep it from being destroyed, as well as whether I am able to raise a mother grub to maturity. Oh wow, that thought is actually pretty overwhelming.
I think you can do it.
You do?
Yes. Didn't you say Ulysses was a grub?
Yes, she was in fact a mother grub, who relinquished her calling as a matriarch to raise me.
That's perfect. If you were raised by a mother grub, then you're in the great position to raise one yourself. It is like a sort of family legacy. A really cool family legacy. Alien family legacy.
Okay, thanks for saying so.
Don't mention it. So, how does this cloning stuff work?
It's very involved. Like I said, you won't have time. In fact, it probably should have taken considerably longer than it took me. I was a little rushed.
I want to try anyway. If you can hold out hope for rebuilding your race in the center of the meteor, then I think I can at least try to get a little cloning done with the time I have left.
Yes, you're right. I can't imagine how you can complete the objective in the time given, but weirder things have happened, I think. First, deploy the pad.
Yes, David doing that at the top of this ridiculous tower.
Why all the way up there?
Oh, big
Sorry, I had to burp.
Oh,
Bless you.
stretch.
Yeah, no. Didn't you say it needed to be in a warm place?
Yes, that's right.
My house is freezing now. I ran off geothermal power before, and I guess there's no heat anywhere inside of this planet.
That will probably change if you light the forge, but one thing at a time, I guess.
Yes, I would like to hear about that later. But yeah, the weather seems just fine out here in the medium. Let's see how David's doing.
Deploy the cloning apparatus.
Achoo.
Well,
It's so small.
That's the appropriate size for the equipment.
But clone babies can barely even fit on that thing.
Babies? What?
I mean, young humans. You know, that we milk producers nurture hatchlets within?
Yes, I know. I didn't mean to suggest your breeding duties involved cloning humans. Repopulation is not what's happening here. It's not your objective as the Witch of Space. Not yet, anyways.
Then what is the objective? What am I breeding?
Frogs.
Huh?
Sorry, I thought that was obvious.
I can't get over how tiny this thing is. It's so cute. So the baby frogs show up on this pad here?
Yes.
I can't wait to try it.
What are you laughing at there?
Oh, hello. Dave just has a lot of funny stuff to say about all this.
What is he saying?
Oh, you know, a bunch of silly stuff. There's too much to copy-paste. Here, I'll send it out in a file and send it to you.
Dave is a
Okay.
funny guy. Tech.
Okay, I'm laughing pretty hard at all that.
Alright, how do I get started?
He will need to deploy the terminal. Then you can start hunting for frogs to purify from around your world. Frog.
Frog.
Okay, here's the frog on the screen. Oh no, is it dropping ice?
I would conjecture that most of them are, and will stay that way until the forge is brought to life. I think the event is designed to trigger drastic planetary upheaval wherever the forge is stationed. It did on my planet as well.
Was your planet covered in ice too?
No, mostly water.
Cool! Anyway, I will try to rescue this frog. And so I push this button to purify it?
Yes, it probably won't do any good, but you can try.
Okay.
I'll purify the frog!
Frog.
Oh god, it's still a frogsticle! This will not do.
The problem isn't that the frog is still frozen. The problem is that you were able to purify it at all. Ectobiology is based entirely on your inability to purify a subject.
I don't understand, but I am intrigued.
If that frog were destined to do something else, such as become ensnared in your net later, you would not be able to purify it because that would cause a paradox. So instead, you would purify its slime imprint. The paradox slime is what's important here. You can mix it with the slime from other paradoxically purified frog imprints. Study the genes and selectively combine, and then create resulting paradox clones.
Okay, that makes sense, I think. How can I purify some frog slime?
You will need to direct the terminal to another frog, and then you must be sure later to interfere with that frog in some way. For instance, by planning to venture out to capture that exact frog as I suggested earlier. That way, it will be impossible to purify the frog before your interference has taken place. only its slime will arrive.
So it is like a sort of backwards frog breeding. Clone first, catch later.
Yes.
Forg.
Okay, I will try this. Look at this handsome guy here hiding in the woods. He looks frozen solid too. So if I go bother him later, that means if I try to take him, I will only get slime, right?
Yes, that should work. Make a note of the coordinates. When you travel to interact with your clone subjects, you are also taking the opportunity to explore and discover new habitats, as well as new species of frogs for your terminal to track. It's efficient to go adventuring in this fashion while you are waiting for your clones to mature.
That sounds like fun.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. It is also extremely time-consuming. Unlike some purifiers in the Veil, this one is locked to the present moment. You cannot use it as a window into the future or past and isolate frogs whose futures are certain and therefore most paradoxifiable. Means of expedition are limited. I suppose you could use time travel to accelerate the process. Please scroll. But you would need to establish weeks' worth of stable time loops. I think it would be an overly elaborate and dangerous undertaking personally, and anyone who would attempt such a thing is reckless. I wouldn't advise it.
Okay, how about clone this fella?
Clone Forg.
Yay!
You'll need somewhere to keep them while they grow, like a pool or a tank or such, or at least something temporary. Water wasn't very hard for me to come by, but for you, I don't know.
I will think of something. I wouldn't let this poor little guy suffocate. So I'm supposed to wait for him to grow up and then breed him with another Paradox Frog clones?
Yes, but this isn't all there is to the cloning process. A true paradox clone is an exact genetic duplicate of the subject. Later, that clone will be sent back in time to become itself. In fact, if it is an exact duplicate, this is guaranteed to happen. This is what classifies it as a paradox clone. Any duplicate which genetically deviates from the original is not. It is simply a mutant. And for breeding purposes, mutation is desirable, within reason. You may adjust the settings on the equipment to promote genetic anomalies, but it is very delicate and you can go too far. Responsibly guiding the evolution of the genetic code during the breeding process is very important. In fact, it is the most important thing about this of all.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the actual purpose of all this breeding? Am I trying to make one really special frog with just the right genetic code or something? Sort of like the ultimate frog?
Actually, yes. That's exactly what you're doing.
Oh!
Your objective is to breed the Genesis frog.
Why?
You can't complete the game without doing so. Your entire mission depends on breeding him.
Him? So he's a boy frog?
Yes, he will begin as a tadpole like you have there, but considerably bigger. And he will mature to become the Speaker, a deity-like figure idolized by the consorts who wait for him to come.
The speaker?
He is known as the Speaker of the Vast Croak.
Quack.
Yes, the croak really is quite vast, and it is something to behold. It is the most amazing thing I have seen.
Then the speaker is like a god, but there are a lot of them? Like one for each session, kind of like the kings and queens?
Yes, there will be one for every session should players be successful, and each one is a unique product of their quest. The kingdoms are at odds over his creation. Prospect worships him as much as the consorts do. Durst reviles him and outlaws frogs wherever they can, even the iconography. Their agents mock his name with slurs, like Speaker of the Vast Joke or Bilious Slick. Although to be honest, that is what we ended up calling him. Not to be disrespectful, though, it was just a catchier name.
It is pretty catchy. If I call him that, I will be sure to say I mean no offense.
I doubt it's even possible to offend him.
That's good. Okay, then what? What do we do after I make this big god froggy? Does it have something to do with the new universe we create?
Most certainly.
You said he was a Genesis frog. Does that mean we bring him into the universe and he makes new planets for life or such?
No, you're not really understanding the magnitude of his role. He is not responsible for just one aspect of the universe you create. He's responsible for all of them. Billy Slick is your universe.
Really?
I don't mean he's the universe you are from. We engineered that incarnation. He is the universe that you are trying to create.
Yes, I got that.
Sorry, I thought it was obvious, but then I wasn't sure.
You mean he's literally...
Yes, literally. That statement was as literal as you can possibly make words be. I know your species is frequently insincere for a variety of reasons.
Hello?
Dusk?
Hello? Dusk? Oh no.
Dusk, are you there?
Did they get him?
Uh-oh. I think Discord is Ash
think
babying
they got
again.
him.
They got him.
We're about to be disconnected and reconnected.
Oh,
Hello?
no.
Oh, welcome back.
It was at 5,000 for a second.
Oh lord.
Damn.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
I don't know how, I guess I'm just Mexican, whatever.
I don't think it's a matter of Mexican. Discord's been shitting itself for like the past 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the last thing you heard of me?
Yes, I got that, yeah, so the line you're on is you mean he's literally a universe.
No, but I heard you say the
Yeah,
other
so
line.
I
Oh,
read all
okay.
of this, and then you're here.
Yeah, and
too.
I read all that.
Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah.
But your species too, especially Karkat. He's incredibly sarcastic.
That's true, but when we do it, it's usually because we are trying to be jerks, rather than by way of mild manner perpetually dispatching little puzzles of rhetoric without apparent purpose.
But I don't do that. I try to say what I mean as much as I can.
Yeah, I think I've been discerning that. It's a nice change of pace.
From what?
Oh, it's not important.
You mean from Rose?
Well, not that it wasn't an enjoyable exercise in xenocultural inculcation.
Yeah, Rose and Dave are like that all the time. They inculcate that stuff like crazy. So you have been talking to her a lot, I guess?
Sort of.
Are you best friends now?
I guess as mutually friendly as the time has permitted two people to be. I won't be speaking to her anymore, though. Please scroll, thank you.
Why? Oh yeah, because you said she's blacked out? What the heck does that mean?
It just means in a few moments from your perspective, I won't be able to see her through my viewport or talk to her. I don't know why exactly, but it's not that hard to guess. She has been relying on the powers and counsel of dark gods and other sources of ambiguous intent, aka she went to Hot Topic. And she has consequently devised a plan which sounds very dangerous to me.
Yeah, I didn't like the sound of her plan either.
You are more sensible. It's probably the influence Skya has had on you, having spent much of your life awake on Prospit, like me.
You did?
If we are alike in some ways, maybe it's because of this.
Yeah.
Holy paragraph.
Fun.
Oh god, it's longer than I thought.
Yep. Have
I
fun.
woke up a long time
Surprise.
ago. I had trouble sleeping when I was young. The sunlight was unnaturally invigorating to me. I guess my lusus could do nothing to help. When I was supposed to be in my cocoon, I would often wander out to the desert, where one day I was visited by a stranger who dressed and spoke in white. He put me to sleep and I awoke on Prospit, where I have dreamed ever since. He said he was my guardian, and though he visited rarely, I did regard him as that. Then later, he stopped coming. In time, I began to believe he was a figment of my mind, like an imaginary friend to give me reassurance when I needed it. But then while playing our game, I learned he was real. He had spoken to others from our party, and had been manipulating us all to advance his schemes. It was saddening to learn my fortuitous awakening had been the product of a nefarious ploy. You're lucky that your awakening probably had no such entanglements.
Jeez, I hope not.
But I guess it's only a minor contamination of something otherwise great. I was allowed to see what Sky would show me, and to prepare for dangers ahead and try to protect people.
Me too! Wow, Kanaya, I did not realize how much we had in common.
Oh,
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 Don't
Oh.
tell me I fucking
No, you're
oh,
fine.
died.
never
good,
mind,
you're
never
good.
mind. You're good.
it just cut you off briefly.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
You're
fucking
right.
whatever in common. Yeah.
You're right, we do. I feel a bit silly that it took me so long to engage with the one corresponding closely with my role. It must be a certain madness I'm afflicted by, to orbit those more reckless and dangerous than I and more daring for it. I guess I just want to help them, but they never can be helped, it seems.
Well, it sounds like helping people is something that is in your nature. I can understand that. Are you saying Rose is reckless and dangerous?
Yes, definitely. We have our share of dangerous players who seem to do nothing but cause problems. I believe she is yours, and if her insane plan wasn't alarming enough, she has been communicating with the stranger I mentioned, and unsurprisingly, she has not been forthright about the nature of their conversations.
You mean your guardian?
Yes, and he's not merely a guardian. I'm very sure he is a first guardian, like your Lucis was.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure why, but the sound of that makes me really nervous.
I feel the same way about it. The involvement of any such entity strikes me as quite inauspicious, even when seemingly benign.
She didn't mention anything about this when we talked, but then she seemed preoccupied.
She was. You'll have a chance to determine more soon, after which hopefully you can tell me.
Yeah, I will.
In the meantime, I will go. I would like to return to the core to situate this orb. It seems you have your own orb to care for now.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Okay, you can go do that. I guess I'll check on Rose, but there's still so much I want to know. I want to know more about the stoking of the forge and the breeding of the frogs and about your time on Prospect and all that.
Okay, I will definitely help you as much as I can. The young Prospect Wakers ought to stick together.
Yes!
I'll message you again in your future, and you may reply if you have cause to.
If I have cause to. Oh, that reminds me. I was thinking of implementing a system to keep some of the confusing conversations simple and linear.
Does it by any chance have to do with passwords?
Yeah, I guess someone told you?
Yes, you. You deliver news of the system by demanding a password from me.
Ah, you see? You nearly just gave me the idea for the plan. Paradoxically, from my own future self. I just find that kind of thing annoying for some reason. It doesn't feel right. I would rather the ideas came from the place they actually came from.
That's a reasonable attitude.
Can you throw, please? Okay, let's put the system in place starting now. I'll give you a password and then you give it to me in the future when you want to pick up this conversation again.
Okay.
The password is... Croak! It must be in all caps and must contain precisely 10 O's.
10. I'm counting 11.
Whoops! 11 then.
The password system is already paying overwhelming dividends of ease and rationality.
Kanaya, that sounded just a wee bit sarcastic.
Oh. Wow, yeah. I hope I'm not falling prey to a crisis of sincerity.
You're just becoming multicultural, that's all. I think I'm learning to be more multicultural through Karkat as well.
no!
It mostly involves saying fuck a lot.
No!
Oh no.
It's okay, he's really not so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go ahead, start over. I'll be waiting.
Yes, I'll do that. Bye, Jade.
Later.
She
Is this
should
what
not
I
be learning
think
from
it is?
Karkat. No!
do not click that. Do not click that. Do not click that.
Okay, I assume it's gonna be like 40 minutes long or something.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Oh,
should
yeah,
we
Genuinely,
go
I don't
here
think we have
because
time.
It's late as fuck, and I want to play Minecraft.
I wanna
It's
go to bed.
rough.
Oh,
Mine's
Minecraft.
Woo! Bye.
That was good. Thank you, gamers. That was really fun.
You gamers.
I cannot wait for next. Okay,
Woo, Studio
for
SIR. Woo!